Bomb Tom!
And we're taking it back to ground zero, Doug. That Byron Doug Kaufman All-Star Championship Wrestling, as once again we're getting it laid down in the middle of the ring. The man who tells it like it is, the man who demands truth out of the athletes of ACW. Time Bomb Tom making it to the ring. And
you know what? What I like about Time Bomb Tom is he represents all the great presidents through the 18th and 19th centuries with those big fat sideburns.
William Howard Taft,
Chester A. Arthur,
Grover Cleveland, the list goes on and on.
Elvis at the Tropicana,
Wolverine, X-Men.
I'm here for one reason. I'm here to call on Midwest Pro Wrestling and demand they explain their interference in the Hillbilly Hills Adrian Lynch title match.
As well they should. They didn't show up. They didn't have the guts to last week.
ACW have inquiring minds and they want to know. So come on right now because we demand satisfaction.
I heard they weaseled their way into the building this week, Doug. Midwest Pro Wrestling out of Minnesota. That tells you a lot about their character.
It was a real punk-ass movie.
Yeah. No sack whatsoever. There you see leading the charge, Black Stallion.
And Rutgers with them.
And Adrian Lynch. You know, Adrian Lynch. Sweet move, Adrian. Way to throw your career down the toilet. Helmut von Strauss is there.
I have often said that out of all the ACW champions, I thought Adrian Lynch, even though I don't agree with his style, I don't agree with his tactics, the man had to do. He had it working. He was an ACW champ. I thought he did it well, holding the gold. And look at who he's associating with now.
And he is bitter at ACW. That's what this is all about. As Midwest Pro Wrestling weasels their way into the ring. Sheriff Johnny Emerald, Helmut von Strauss, Austin Aries is there. Shifty, Black Stallion. Yes, I do my homework on these guys. I don't want to. Quite frankly, I'd have assumed never seen them in my life. But the watering hole is telling them who runs Green Bay and who runs this ring, Doug. And Time Bomb, he's not going to hold back. That's right, ACW.
First of all, if I could have a little quiet, please.
No, don't oblige him. He lost his privileges. Big pink sign right in the center, Doug.
And security, the sheriff.
I'll be
moves
happy
Time
to
Bomb
answer
Tom out.
whatever questions you feeble-minded morons have.
Sheriff Johnny Emerald.
Now, it's become blatantly obvious that
Glorified
here at ACW, I get no respect whatsoever.
You no longer deserve any, Adrian. You lost your respect privileges.
So as a result, I went all the way up to Minnesota, Minneapolis to be exact.
You should have stayed
to
there.
Midwest Pro Wrestling, where they appreciate wrestling, where they appreciate main event wrestling talent like myself.
Barrels.
Because to be honest with you, in the state of Minnesota, we think that ACW sucks.
Ah, shut up.
You think the Minnesota Vikings are a good football team, too.
So
You're 0 for 2.
do me a favor and just shut the hell up.
You know what?
While Brother Shifty pontificates on the matter.
Midwest Pro Wrestling has to do 12 shows to get the kind of crowd they're in front of tonight.
Just like all Minnesota teams, they're going to choke in front of the big audience.
Wisconsin.
That's Shifty.
We came over here and we want 3 things tonight.
You're not going to get them.
We want to be in this battle royal. This 2-ring battle royal, we want in.
That's next week, Doug. 2-ring, 40-man battle royal.
Hey, shut up!
You'll see that next week in All-Star Championship Wrestling. 40 men in 2 rings, only 1 survivor. 2 survivors, actually. But they'll have a match, and the winner will be the number 1 contender.
$2 tramp from ringside.
Tell your mom to go away then. Throw her a pork chop.
The other thing we want a tag team match right now after this interview.
Oh, there's plenty of people who will give you a match.
And the third thing is, we want a TV title match also.
Why the hell should you get that? You're not ACW wrestling. Wait a minute. Did I speak too soon, Doug? Here he comes. The franchise of All-Star Championship Wrestling. There he comes.
Oh!
Kamikaze answers their question with a chair. Kamikaze knows how to clear the ring of Minnesota trash, Doug. All 6 of them ran away from the Kamikaze.
Kamikaze Ken comes with an equalizer. Listen to this crowd.
This crowd's letting the Minnesota boys know who's in charge in the watering hole and what wrestling they appreciate in Green Bay. They don't need any of this Minneapolis garbage.
You know something, sitting in the back, I'm hearing all this whining and crying, MPW this, MPW that. But you know something? I'm really not hearing a thing, because all I hear is something that sounds a lot like Charlie Brown's teacher from high school.
Get out the trombone, Doug.
Those are your boys, Adrian.
So, the way I see it, I see ball sheds.
What else do you see?
Ball sheds.
That's 2.
Ball sheds.
And another.
Ball sheds. Ball sheds. I see 5 ball sheds here.
5 of a kind.
Which one of you wants to take me on for the TV title? It's up.
Kamikaze's going to give it to them. They don't deserve it. Oh, look at Time Bomb.
It's up to you. And, hey,
that sums it up.
Remember, I said it first. The end always justifies the means.
He's thrown down the gauntlet, Doug. Midwest Pro Wrestling gets their shot. They get their TV title shot. Which one of these guys is going to step up to the plate?
What a way to kick off the show, man.
Oh, man, ACW making its statement against Midwest Pro Wrestling.
If you have spring fever, ACW has the cure. As ACW returns to the watering hole in Howard for spring fever, you will see Hillbilly Hills take on Kevin Kruger for the heavyweight title. In TV title action, Kamikaze Ken against Shifty. In tag team action, Rockin' Randy and Mike Mercury versus Rob Norwood and Eric Freedom. And a special 2 out of 3 tables match between Sam Hain and Dino Bambino. That's ACW Spring Fever, Saturday, April 7th at the watering hole.
Skateboarding is not a crime, but buying your gear at a place called Mart should be. Surfin Bird on Main is now a hardcore sponsor of ACW Wrestling, specializing in some of the most hardcore pastimes out there. With snowboards, skateboards, streetboards, music, video games, and DVDs, Surfin Bird has been corrupting young minds since 1988. Surfin Bird is the supermarket to the youth at 1277 Main Street, Green Bay.
Midwest Pro Wrestling still lingering about the ring, Doug. As ACW, we've sent them a referee and we sent them a tag team. I'll tell you what, 2 kids out of the back. Ryan Rogue, a newcomer to ACW, and Red Lightning going to defend All-Star Championship Wrestling. That's more than they deserve, quite frankly. Yeah. Red Lightning, I hate to say it, but I hope Red Lightning kicks their ass tonight. There he is.
He is a handsome man, isn't he?
Oh, he's a doofus, but he's hard doofus. Ryan Rogue also making it to the ring, making his ACW debut. We're not sure who they're going to face from Midwest Pro Wrestling. See, they've got the stack to get in the ring. Red Lightning having a laugh to defend MPW. Well, everybody is. For once, Red Lightning's laughing, and he should be laughing. New man Ryan Rogue, cruiserweight, about 215 pounds. We're in to see what he can do tonight. Mickey Doyle's in the ring.
And they're going to take on Sheriff John Emerald and Shifty.
That's what it looks like. Sheriff John Emerald, the rent-a-cop with the brown and tan, and Shifty. Shifty has been around, Doug. He's been around for several years. He's a very rapidly improving wrestler, getting a lot of notoriety. He is not to be taken lightly. I gotta say that. There's the bell. Make a call for it.
And if we're wearing biker shorts, we must be seeing Mickey Doyle as our referee tonight.
I don't know if this is better than the Zubaz or not. Hey, this ain't about fashion. This is about getting it on. Let's see what ACW can do against MPW's top two dogs, Shifty and Sheriff Johnny Emerald. Shifty's in the ring right now. Big S on the side of his tights. Nice hip block. Ryan Rowe, good job. Lots of leverage. And Shifty's already flustered. He makes the tag to the Sheriff.
You got Black Stallion and Austin Aries in the corner of MPW.
Also, Helmut von Strauss is out there. All five of them are hanging around, looking to cause some havoc. As Ryan Rowe takes it to Sheriff Johnny Emerald. Great performance so far, MPW. You're getting your butt kicked by a couple of lightweights. Not to discount these two. Ryan Rowe, we don't know what he can do yet, but he's showing he's got some heart in there. Oh, man, the watering hole will not let up on Midwest Pro Wrestling.
Here comes Red Lightning.
Your boy.
A house of fire. A Tasmanian devil. A force of nature.
A whirling dervish.
It's Red Lightning.
Red Lightning whips him in. The Sheriff. There's that drop kick. He's getting better at that drop kick, Doug.
He's been working at it.
Yeah. Couldn't do much against Mitch Paradise, but the Sheriff took 2 feet right into the sternum. Nice impact there. He's got him up. Wow, nice suplex by Red Lightning. These two are pretty evenly matched. Makes a tag to Ryan Rowe. Look out, pick them up. You've got MPW showing me nothing, Doug. Absolutely nothing. Big vertical splash into the elbows drop.
Red Lightning back in the ring. And Sheriff John eyes to Red Lightning.
He's resorting to brawling. Big clubbing forearms against the back of Red Lightning. Forces him into the corner. Mickey Doyle's got to get in there because you know what MPW's going to be. They're all gathered around. Look at that. There you see Shifty's got the choke on. Classic referee distraction there by Shifty and Sheriff Johnny Emerald, putting the boots to Red Lightning. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And they're all taking a shot at Red Lightning. As Mickey Doyle is distracted, now they throw Red Lightning into the corner.
Oh, stupid move by Shifty. He had no luck against Ryan Rogue earlier. He better hope he does this time around. Oh, look at that. That was Austin Aries. Punk move, as usual, by MPW. Doug, I'm supposed to be out and biased out here, but these MPW guys, they're thugs. Nothing but thugs, nothing but glory hogs, trying to get on ACW spotlight. They saw what we were doing, and they saw what we were drawing here in Wisconsin, and they had to get in on it. And Adrian Lynch is enabling them, and Adrian Lynch can go to hell as far as I'm concerned. Nice vaulting leg drop, well done by Shifty. Look at Ryan Rogue, though, takes him over. Count of 2.
And I'm still not sold on the whole Mickey Doyle thing, even though it appears he's turned a new leaf. He's got a long ways to go after some of the nonsense we've seen him do.
A very long way to go. He still has his job with All-Star Championship Wrestling, but
made that emotional appeal to the fans.
And to his family. Still not much peace in the Doyle household between Mason, Shauna, and the Irish one. Big slam there by Shifty. Got him over, nicely done.
Boy, I never thought I'd say this, but they could sure use a tag to Red Rooster, whatever his name is.
Go, Red Lightning, go.
That's right.
Wow, double clothesline. Good air there by the kid Ryan Rogue. He's got to struggle over, though. Oh, he's trying to feed on the fans here, and these are great fans to feed on. Packed house here at the watering hole.
Come on, get it to Red Lightning.
Come on, Red. Did I just say come on, Red?
No!
What?
You
dork.
Him out.
You dork. You doofus. Typical no intelligence by Red Lightning. Oh.
Punked him out.
Atomic drop. There it is.
Red Lightning.
Shifty Screwdriver. That's all.
Red Lightning's a
your winner, Sheriff John Emerald and Shifty.
That was hardly the best ACW had to offer, gentlemen. Trust me, it's going to get tougher, and it's going to get tougher real quick, like next week in the Battle Royal. We're coming back with more. Oh, they're still working on Ryan Rowe. Come on, let's get out of this. We don't want to see any more of this. More ACW action on the way. One-on-one for the ACW title. Kujo and Hills coming up.
Come on, trust me, this way. Come on, JoJo. All right, you're holding trials to be a GQ centerfold. There's you, tall, handsome, attractive. It's you guy, come on. Angelo. I see you're holding trials tonight via GQ centerfold. I've got your man right here. I know you've been under a lot of pressure. Let me help to relieve you. Take a load off your back, if you will.
All right, Tommy, what do you got in mind?
Right here, JoJo Justice. Tall, attractive. He's your man.
JoJo, try this on, please.
It's all you, man. All you. It's you. Pink boa, red bow tie. It's all you, man. It's all you. Trust me. Trust me. Have I let...
So, Mr. Justice, can you tell me what skills you possess to make you a GQ for a night?
Well, you know I can dance, baby. See? Look at that. Perfect.
Hey, wait a second. I'm the only good dancer in ACW. You're insulting me. Get out of here. This interview's over.
What?
Can you believe he did that to me? I can't believe it. Ridiculous.
I can't believe it either.
Terrible.
If you have spring fever, ACW has the cure as ACW returns to the watering hole in Howard for spring fever. You will see Hillbilly Hills take on Kevin Kruger for the heavyweight title. In TV title action, Kamikaze Ken against Shifty. In tag team action, Rockin' Randy and Mike Mercury versus Rob Norwood and Eric Freedom. And a special 2 out of 3 tables match between Sam Hain and Dino Bambino. That's ACW Spring Fever, Saturday, April 7th at the watering hole.
Kujo! It's your main event right here on All-Star Championship Wrestling. It's Matt Byron and Doug Kaufman calling it to you at the watering hole as Angelino, a hair to the Boyardee fortune, I guess, is bringing the Mad Dog aboard Kujo, the #1 contender, into the ring. It's a big one-on-one contest. We saw it last week at All-Star Championship Wrestling. Kujo, with the help of some nuts, the proverbial foreign object, got the best of Pimp Daddy Rob Norwood to earn this shot at Hillbilly Hills, Reachville's own. Hillbilly, I'll tell you what, Doug, a lot of people didn't expect that belt to be on at this point in time, but MPW can thank themselves for that one, as now ACW's taking a turn at the plate once again. One-on-one, Kujo against the Dojo grad from Reedsville, the popular Hillbilly Hills.
Wow! Kujo just broke the cart. They broke that man's fish over there.
Now,
He killed the fish.
Wisconsin, weighing 255 pounds. He is your ACW heavyweight champion, Hillbilly Hills.
The crowd loves him as he gets more and more popular, more and more experience. That belt means a lot of difference for this kid. Hillbilly Hills, and he's got the goat, Doug.
You know, it's going to be a good night when the farm animals show up for a heavyweight championship bout.
Unless your name is Stefano, you're not supposed to go near those.
Well, Angelo thinks it's dinner.
Well, that's why there's a restraining order. At least I hope that's why it is. Hillbilly Hills, this crowd just loves this kid, Doug. He's a good-natured kid, got a lot of ability. No one expected this kind of success this early in his career in this dojo graduate. But he is doing enough. He is making the most of his opportunity. He made the most of it against Adrian Lynch, and now he's got a Mad Dog aboard and Kujo to deal with. I'll tell you what, Kujo, we've said it before, he is a rapidly improving athlete, becoming very vicious, gaining great notoriety in ACW, but so is the Hillbilly.
Here you be the most unlikely of ACW champions. When you're carrying the gold, it doesn't matter what they call you. They'll always call you champ.
The internet audience, the pundits can be damned. When you've got the gold, you've got to go. Kujo wants the gold.
Although it wouldn't be a good-looking belt around that man's waist.
Oh, nothing looks good on him. The only thing that looks good on him is a scowl. Kujo doesn't like anyone. He barely likes Stefano sometimes. Alan Jackson calling for the bell on this one. Cleo's got the belt for us. We're underway. All-Star Championship Wrestling. Thank you, Doug.
Too busy looking at the belt when the girl in the dress brought the belt.
I've seen the belt before, but Cleo...
We haven't seen the dress yet.
No, we haven't. I'd like to see less of it, to be honest.
You know that dress Tony Braxton wore at the Grammys?
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing on that one. Kujo protesting the stench of Hillbilly Hills.
How do they know it's not Stefano?
Yeah, exactly. That's the pot calling the kettle black. When you hang around Stefano, I think your sense of smell gets completely retarded.
There's a couple of big boys, huh?
Actually, I saw a Hillbilly earlier in the back tonight preparing for this match. There is, in fact, manure on those overalls.
That's nice.
Unfortunately. Hey, the kid wears it well, though, and he can wear anything he wants. He's the champ. As Kujo, you know, you'd expect more aggression out of Kujo, but I think he's getting into the mind of Hillbilly Hills. He's playing the mental game right now.
No, Kujo's just a psycho. The man is off balance.
I could tell you stories, Doug. I could honestly tell you
I mean,
stories.
look, he's friends with Stefano.
That's one point of mental illness for sure. Alan Jackson gave between, a slap. Not a punch, a slap. Getting into the head of Hillbilly Hills. Now he's trying to get into other people's heads. Kujo likes heads. He likes them nice. Oh, he doesn't like that, though. Big clothesline. That was big right hand from the Hillbilly. 260 pounds. Reasonable Wisconsin's own. Takes him down. Side suplex. Nicely done by the Hillbilly. Look out. Hillbilly, big leg drop. That's a big, strong leg on that kid. Count of one, count of two.
I cannot get over the size of the crowd here at the watering hole for this ACW show.
Some young ladies waving a pair of undergarments at Angelo Stefano. Did he lose those or does he need those? Goodness gracious. The fans at the watering hole, Doug, as the Hillbilly takes charge. They're not afraid to show what they got, express themselves.
Well, I think you're showing the broad of Stefano like he needed it, but it wasn't nearly big enough for Angelo.
No, I don't think so. He's well past the training stage. Kujo, big headbutt. Kujo's taking charge once again. Hillbilly with some offense, but whoa! He dug that knee right into the chest of Hillbilly Hills and powered him over that top rope.
Before this match, we saw Stefano with the GQ Centerfolds tryouts with two guys who talked about him. JoJo Justice and Tommy Roxx. I can't see either one of them.
I don't think JoJo is too down with being a centerfold. I think Tommy Roxx just likes hanging out with the centerfolds.
What would that be?
I don't know. Some sort of envy. Want to guess what kind? Stefano's got his medallion on backwards. The anti-dollar sign. Stands to reason he doesn't spend much on clothing. Big clothesline off the apron.
That'll hurt.
Lots of power. And he takes the Hillbilly down. Kujo, Doug, I'll tell you what, very similar to Adrian Lynch, but I think at times a lot more vicious is the Mad Dog of War. He's also a little bit younger. I want to see what this kid can do for Hillbilly Hills. I wouldn't be surprised. I hate to call this, Doug, but he's got championship material written all over him.
Tell you what, Kujo's a guy you wouldn't want to have to win a fight against.
Oh, face first in that steel ring post.
Because even if Kujo's getting beat, he's unbalanced enough to do something, get himself booted out of the match, disqualified. I mean, this guy, we've seen him bleed, we've seen him cut people, we've seen him cut. He doesn't care.
He's a sadomasochist. He loves pain. Any form, any fashion. Well, he's got to be a masochist. He hangs around Stefano, but
about the only guy we've seen who's been able to match up with him has been Loker.
Loker and Kujo provide great matches. We all remember that big dog collar match here at the watering hole. Wow. A lot of power in that clothesline.
Other than that, Kujo's own guys. And right now he's killing Hillbilly Hills, the champion.
He is manhandling him. It's very simple, very deliberate work by Kujo. I guess this is his game plan. I didn't know Stefano could come up with one, but he did nonetheless. Look out. Hillbilly with a big boot. Beautiful twisting net breaker. Nicely done by the Hillbilly, but he's got to fight up, Doug.
Hillbilly Hills has got to get up. He's got to take advantage of it now that he has Kujo slowly getting to his feet. But Hillbilly Hills still on all four.
The Mad Dog of War, he's powering back up. Hillbilly still looking to regain his bearings. Goes to the clothesline, nobody home, big boot.
Here we go. Oh, looked like he's going pump handle slam.
No. Regular body slam. It's still got a lot of impact, though. Count of two.
We have this ACW title match right now. Next week, how about a 40-man, two-ring battle royal?
Oh, my God. You think you're seeing some carnage. You think you're seeing some action. There is nothing, and I mean nothing, that can compare to what we're going to bring next week. 40 of the best wrestlers in the Midwest, all looking for the winner of this match, be it Kujo or be it Hillbilly, Doug.
Kujo's up top. Doesn't look good for Hillbilly Hills now.
Coming off, nice headbutt, nobody home. Nothing but canvas for the Mad Dog of War. Kujo's got to seize the opportunity, Doug. Throwing him in, big right hands. He's thinking of that game plan. You can see it in his mind working. Comes in that clothesline, nicely done. Sends Kujo flying, Doug.
Kujo back to the ropes again.
There's that boot into the midsection.
Pump handle
up. Are we going to see it? Hillbilly bomb! That's his trademark.
1, 2.
He got him! He got him!
Still ACW Heavyweight Champion.
Got Hillbilly and pulled out another one. Still playing for that gold, Doug.
I'm going to tell you, man, he's making me a believer. I would consider it an upset that he won tonight, but this raw-boned kid is holding out this belt against the best of ACW.
Hillbilly Hills is turning some heads all across the watering hole, all across the Midwest. This kid's going to go places. He already is going places, and he's got a winner of a 40-man battle royal to tend to. We'll see that next week. 2 rings, 40 men, all sorts of chaos here on All-Star Championship Wrestling. Matt and Doug will see ya.
If you have spring fever, ACW has the cure as ACW returns to the watering hole in Howard for spring fever. You will see Hillbilly Hills take on Kevin Kruger for the heavyweight title. In TV title action, Kamikaze Ken against Shifty. In tag team action, Rockin' Randy and Mike Mercury versus Rob Norwood and Eric Freedom. And a special 2 out of 3 tables match between Sam Hain and Dino Bambino. That's ACW Spring Fever, Saturday, April 7th at the Watering Hole.